So this video is about the salary of anesthesiologists in India. For general anesthesia, the charges in towns are nearly, for each shift, the amount of money that is being paid is around the assistant professor. The starting salary would be around, so metros like Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad and Delhi, they follow corporate system where fixed salaries are there in many centers. So immediately post MD, when you join, they call you an SR, and the SR will be paid on an average of, there is a lot of discrepancy in the salary of consultants in anesthesia in different corporate hospitals, but the range I can tell you, it is ranging between, many people would be entering medical colleges. So there, how it goes is, the SRs would be, and I hope all the places should adopt this policy, and I think anesthesiologists should push for adopting this particular policy, because if this is encouraged. Hello all, this is Dr. Dheeraj Masapu. Welcome to my channel. So this video is about the salary of anesthesiologists in India. The reason I'm doing this video is I got several requests to do this video, and I have searched several videos about this in the YouTube, and what I found is the information is pretty vague, and everyone is just telling it will be around 1.5 to 2 lakhs, which is not correct. And the second reason is that I searched in the websites also, even the information that you're getting from the websites is also very vague. Then I decided to do a destination video to solve this problem. So any person who is going to take up anesthesia, or any post-MD person, if they watch this video, they should get a complete information about the salary structure in India in different parts and with different experiences. So that is the basic reason behind doing this video. There are several factors coming into the play which decide the salary when I started digging into this topic. So number one is the type of the hospital where you're working. It varies. It's a simple common sense. A bigger hospital salaries are different, medical colleges are different, and institutes are different, and nursing homes are different. So we're going to cover each one, and also the location where they are. So location wise, I told you I'm going to divide into three categories. One is the towns, smaller cities, and metros, how they're going to vary. First, I would like to start with the towns. Mostly in towns, the practice is based on the cases. So it is not a fixed salary that they're following. So all this info I got by calling my friends who are working in several places in the country. So in towns, what's happening is they get a case-based payment. As you all know, the anesthesia is broadly divided into general anesthesia and spinal anesthesia in smaller places. So for general anesthesia, the charges in towns are nearly 3,000 rupees. And for spinal anesthesia, they're charging around 2,500 rupees. This might vary in different places. In the places where whom I inquired, it is running like this. They go for 1 or 2 cases in a day, and some people might go for more cases. That mainly depends on how you maintain the reputation in that place, and also how you maintain relationship with the surgeons and nursing homes, and also the availability, and multiple factors come into the play. So a busy person would be doing 3 to 4 cases in a day, and a newcomer who's gone to the place for the first time would be doing around 1 or 2 cases in a day, or 0 also maybe. So if you're doing an average of 2 or 3 in a day, if you take, you'd be earning around 5 to 6,000 rupees in a day. So that would be coming to a monthly calculation of 1.8 to 2 lakhs in a town would be an average salary. And there will always be outliers in any system, because I worked even in a town, so I've seen people doing 7 to 8 cases in a day, but that is not a common thing. To do a safe practice, I feel you should be doing around 2 to 3 cases in a day. That is enough. The more you do, more you learn, but more problems also might come, because your attention will be coming down. So in the smaller cities, the model that is being followed is, there are a lot of nursing homes will be there. So the nursing homes will be offering the anesthesiologists a shift of ICU to be covered. For example, if there is an ICU in the nursing home, they will divide it into 3 shifts, and each shift will be paid. For each shift, the amount of money that is being paid is around, the range varies between 1 to 1.5 lakhs. That means 1 to 1.5 lakhs is per month. So if you're covering a particular shift of morning 8 to 2 or afternoon 2 to 8, then for covering that particular shift for that month, you'll be paid around 1 to 1.5 lakh. And an extra is you'll be paid for the number of cases that you're anesthetizing in that particular hospital. So they will make sure that the ICU practice and your OT practice don't clash. They will, nursing home will make sure that you are always there in the ICU. That is taken care of. Average calculation if you do, it might go to nearly 1.8 to 2 lakhs for an average person with an experience of 3 to 5 years. So in smaller cities, if some people are practicing on case-based also, so there they would be getting per case. So general anesthesia on an average they're charging around 4 to 5,000 rupees in smaller cities, and some centers are around 3,500 to 4,000 also. For spinal anesthesia they're charging around 3,000 rupees. But there are some exceptions, like a cardiac case or a neuro case will be charged slightly higher. And even in medical colleges which are located in the smaller cities, there the pay scale will be almost on par with the medical colleges or the metros. Assistant professor, the starting salary would be around 90,000 to 1 lakh, and for an associate professor it would be around 1.2 to 1.3 lakhs, and a professor it would be 1.5 lakhs. So that is how it will be in medical colleges which are located in the smaller cities. So coming to the metros, this is the area of interest for many people. So metros like Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad and Delhi, they follow corporate system where fixed salaries are there in many centers. So fixed salary, so the grading what they give in several hospitals is immediately post MD when you join, they call you an SR, and the SR will be paid on an average of around 90,000 to 1 lakh. Up to 1.1 also it might go, and after that you will be promoted to associate consultant or a consultant after some years of experience, and also the availability should be there in the particular hospital. And the associate consultants or consultants would be paid in a range. I inquired in several hospitals, and there is a lot of discrepancy in the salary of consultants in anesthesia in different corporate hospitals. But the range I can tell you, it is ranging between 1.8 lakhs to 3.5 to 4 lakhs. It is in that range. So, but some people are getting even more. So this is an average. So on an average, I can tell that any consultant in a senior consultant level in any metro city will be earning about 2.75 to 3 lakhs. So some hospitals are different. They have a pool system where the number of cases that is being done in the hospital, the anesthesia charges are collected from there and they are added in the pool and they divide among them. The division will be based on the pool's policy. We can't exactly tell. Every hospital can have a different kind of a policy, but overall. So coming to the institutes like NIMHANS, PGI Chandigarh and AIIMS, they have a 7th pay commission running now. In the 7th pay commission also will vary slightly based on the city. For example, the HRS and other parameters will change, but roughly an assistant professor would be getting around 1.5 lakhs and associate would be getting around 1.8 to 2 lakhs and professors will be getting around 2.2 to 2.3 lakhs. So that is in central institutes, but many people won't get the opportunity to enter central institutes. And medical colleges, where a lot of medical colleges are there in cities, many people would be entering medical colleges. So there, how it goes is the SRs would be paid around near to 1 lakh, 90,000 to 1 lakh, and the assistant professors would be paid around 1 to 1.2, and the associates would be paid around almost like 1.2 to 1.3, and the professors would be getting 1.5 to 1.8 lakhs. So it will be less than 2 lakhs only in the medical colleges. And the deemed universities, there are some deemed universities. When I inquired, I found that the salaries are slightly higher compared to medical colleges. So the deemed universities would be paying around 20 to 25,000 more than the conventional medical colleges. So if you want to earn slightly more, try to get into a deemed university. But the ISA has given something called as RVG, which is called as a relative value guide. The link I am putting in the description. You just go through that in detail, but briefly I'll tell you. So what they did in the RGV is the fee of any anesthesiologist in India, they tried to formalize it by making units. So what they did is for every 15 minutes length of the surgery is considered as 1 unit. And so they're given some examples also. Laparoscopic hysterectomy with BMI of 37 is considered as 8 units, which goes for 2 hours. So every 15 minutes is 1 unit. So each unit should be paid around 300 rupees. So on an average, anesthesia fees for this particular case would be around 5,400 rupees. And also based on the complexity, for example, if there is an ASA 3 or ASA 4 patient, then what happens is there is a multiplier advantage. So the anesthesia charges would be increased by some percentage. So all the details they have given, very neatly they have written this, and I hope all the places should adopt this policy, and I think anesthesiologists should push for adopting this particular policy, because if this is incorporated in the regular practice of anesthesiologists, then it would be very easy. There is no negotiation required with the hospital or any surgeon or anything. You can just tell that this is the ISA policy, and then they should abide with the rules and they should pay the particular fees. They have given a certain amount of money that anesthesiology should be paid if there is a salary system. Up to 5 years experience, they recommend a salary of 1.35 to 2 lakh rupees, and 5 to 10 years experience, they recommend a salary scale between 1.75 to 2.75 lakh rupees, and above 10 years, they recommend that the salary should be 2.5 above. And if the person is having a PDCC or a super specialty degree like a DM, then 25% extra. So I think this video, I have done proper research and then I made this. This should be a destination video for any person who really want to know about the salary of anesthesiologists in India. And one more thing I would like to tell, if we compare the anesthesiologist salary in India to other countries, it is far less. Hope this thing changes in future, and the anesthesiologist also gets pretty good salaries like other specialties. And thank you very much for following the video. Dr. Dheeraj Masapu, logging off. Roger that.